Okay, so you guys convinced me to do my own channel, so here I am. I'm going to do the best I can. This is my first video, so give me a little grace. But I have decided to make homemade enchiladas today, and I make beef enchiladas. So I've got enchiladas. Oops, there goes one of my peppers. One of these sweet little peppers. Avocados. It seems to be a little wild. I've got some Spanish rice. Yes, and I do put olives in my rice. And refried beans are loaded. Yeah, cheese. And of course, my tea. I can't leave home without tea. So, I am going to dive in because I'm starving and haven't eaten all day, and it's pretty late now. So, I'm going to add some garnishing on here. I like pico de gallo. So I just bought some already made because this already took me a long time. So I'm going to put some pico de gallo on. And I like a lot of pico de gallo. So I'm going to just load it up. Load it up. So I hope everybody's doing good. I even like it on my rice. I know I'm crazy, but I love it. Oh yeah. So most of you guys know that Sauce Queen is my cousin, and I was there for a couple months visiting her. So while I was there, I did a couple videos with her. You guys really liked them, so I thought, well, I'll try it and see if this works out for me. And since you guys thought we were so funny together, you encouraged me, so I'm going to see if I'm going to be able to wing it, because it's a lot of work. Okay, so I'm going to put some sour cream on. And I'm not really heavy on the sour cream, so. Alright, yeah, my beans. And now I've got my enchiladas. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this stuff now. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm going to dive in. I am starving. Oh, that is a wild one. I got plenty more. These are so good, guys. So good. So, really good. A little avocado, so scrumptious. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm from Southern California. So good. I drive an 18-wheeler for a living. Been doing that for about 3.5 years, and I absolutely love it. It's so adventurous. You get to go around the country, look at different things, do a lot of exploring. You don't get to be like a tourist like you would think you would be, because you have to stop, you're with their loads and unload and, load up. And a lot of times you're in rural areas or you're in big major metropolitan areas, and of course tractor trailers don't get around very well, to do tourist spots. So, but you get to see a lot of the backwoods and a lot of the backcountry, and that's really gorgeous and really exciting to see. So, oh my gosh, so good. I really like these peppers. They're so good. So since this is my first video, if there's something you guys want me to know about me, just put it in the comments below. Or if there's a video that you would like me to do on some particular food, put it in the comments. Really, really good. And I hope my audio is okay. Like, I bought an audio, but for some reason it's not connecting right. So I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit more to check it out. Oh my god. Look at this, guys. The beans. Look at that. So Okay, that's embarrassing. I don't know why there's a fly in here, but there's a fly in here. So I didn't cook with any windows. I have no idea why there was one in here. Look at that, guys. Beef enchiladas. Who doesn't like avocado on the enchiladas? So some of the great places that I have traveled, of course I travel a lot to the West Coast because a lot of my routes have been to like Washington. It's really gorgeous and pretty in Washington and Oregon. One of my favorite places to travel is actually New York, and not like New York, New York. I'm talking about like the countryside of New York. It's really pretty in New York on the countryside. You just feel a lot of the heartland of America. You know, really good spirit back there. Traveling through like Ohio and Iowa, you feel the same kind. It's really good. Oh gosh. So I'm not one much to like talk and eat at the same time. So I like to really enjoy my food and really savor it. So I'm trying here to talk to you guys while I'm eating. So most of you know as well that I own another business. It's called Mommies on Tricycles, and it's a business that my sister and I started up at the beginning of the year. And right now we're just, doing our social media, getting started and let people know who we are and where. And we've got a lot of posts now for recipes. And before the pandemic, we were doing a lot of family activities. And now we've kind of done, inspirational quotes. So check us out at mommiesontricyclesblog.com. We're a family blog. Oh my gosh, look at this. So hungry. It's such a gorgeous day outside, but it is hot as hell. It's terrible. I was like sweating, like trying to cook. Okay. Just a tad messy here. Oops. These enchiladas are so good. So all I did was ground the beef and put onions in it, and then roll them with cheese. So it's like meat and cheese enchilada. And then I just put green onion on top and black olives and some more cheese and more sauce, and called it a day. You guys, I'm so thirsty. Okay. I will probably eat majority of these because I was so hungry and I waited all day and half of that yesterday. So I would be really having an appetite for you guys. Because I know you guys like a lot of like food on the plate. So good. Okay. I'm gonna have to have some more pico because I love pico. And some more sour cream. And I normally don't buy this little squeezy thing, but it's kind of handy actually. I kind of like it. I love these peppers. Super good. Some of them have a lot of seed in them, some of them don't. So oh yeah. So hopefully after this video, you guys will really want to go out and make some enchiladas, or at least go get some Mexican food because these are freaking good. Really, really good. All right. Thank goodness for this like little catch tray, because for some reason this chair doesn't sit up very high, so I feel like a little midget. And this tray is really tall, so I haven't really gotten the balance yet, but Hopefully you guys were able to see everything. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. I am slowing down, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can on this thing. Mm-hmm. I just love these peppers. They're so good. Look how big they are. Love sweet peppers. So in a couple weeks, I'll probably be back on the road trucking. I've taken some time off to be with some family and kind of see how this pandemic is going to work out. It's really hard trucking as a woman, especially during a pandemic, because it's already difficult to find like restrooms for us ladies, or rest areas that are safe, or truck stops. So when this whole pandemic happened, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna probably just sit this one out, even though we were in really need of truck drivers, because it was probably a little more dangerous for me to actually be involved in the whole madness of it at the very beginning. Just because it's a lot more difficult, like I said, to find essentials that you need as a lady. And then with the pandemic, it was already even more crunch. So I sat it down, but it's time to get back on the road. It's time to make money again and start trucking. So in a couple weeks, I'll be doing that. Mm-hmm. Look, guys, almost, man. Mmm. So I don't know how many I rolled on here, but there was probably a good 10 at least. Okay. Oh yeah. I love beans. Problem is eating more beans than this, then you just like blow it up. Mm. Got a little cheese on that. So this is a little bit challenging for me. It gets me out of my comfort zone because, like I said, I'm not one to really talk while I eat. I like to enjoy the flavor and the food. And plus, I like to keep my personal life pretty private. I don't really talk a lot about my personal life on public social media. So this is getting me out of my comfort zone a little bit. know my cousin Sauce Queen, she does a lot of story time and stuff, but that's not me, story time. Oh. Definitely slowing down on this tray for sure. Okay. Probably not gonna eat the rest of this. I'll have to, just not gonna happen. I was so full, but anyway. I'm gonna eat some of this back here though. So last week, I went to the beach with my mom and I here in Southern California, and it was like so gorgeous. It was the most beautiful beach day in like months. And it was like 90 degrees out here in the valley. And so I live like maybe 30 miles away from Los Angeles. And so it was really hot. It was like 90 degrees plus. And so we took a beach drive down to Orange County. And it was so gorgeous. And it was like so windy, like crazy windy. And the weather down there was probably like 75. And it felt so good. So probably going to take another beach ride this weekend. Because the weather is going to be really terrible again. So we'll be taking another beach ride for sure. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So there's some really cool places here in the LA Basin for food. Really cool places. There's a really famous place called The Hat. Best pastrami sandwiches ever. I mean, they're like so big and huge. They're full of pastrami. So good. So on one of my next coming up videos, maybe not this coming one, but the next one, I'm definitely going to do The Hat for you guys so you can see how huge these sandwiches are. And if you really love pastrami, you're going to love this place, The Hat. I'm pretty sure most people here in Southern California have been to it, but if you're out of state and you've never been to The Hat and you really love pastrami, just Google it, The Hat, and they have the most amazing pastrami sandwiches. Mm-hmm. So I come from a really small family. Like, it's just me and my sister. And then on my dad's side, which is where Sauce Queen is I have Sauce Queen, my cousin, and then her 2 brothers. And that's it. That's all we have as far as cousins on that side. But then on my mom's side, I have a lot of cousins. So much, much more larger than 3. I come from a good sized family on both sides, just not as many cousins on my dad's side. Mm-hmm. Definitely feeling the pain now. Alright guys, I think that's about it. I'm not sure if I can handle much more. But definitely did my best. I mean, it's pretty gone. I think I got like 2 more, literally. I mean, you probably don't want to see that part. But like literally, that's all I have. So, she's pretty good compared to, compared to probably, I think at least 10. So yeah, I was pretty hungry. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video. And don't forget to join me on my social media platforms. I'm up on Instagram and Facebook. So go ahead and I'll put that in my description box. And we'll see you on Frankie Pankies Journey next time. Bye-bye, guys.
Remember our story? We used to drive around in a forest of cars.